But like the Romans or no, the Greeks, the Romans, they called it, the first time you see combat, seeing the elephant. Mm-hmm. So let's go back to Rick. So Rick, he's a warrant officer. So to you guys, maybe a petty officer, mm-hmm. chief petty officer, mm-hmm. roughly. He's like he was the company quartermaster. So he's not sergeant major, but he's like the next NCO down. Mm-hmm. I'm going to guess he had about 18, 20 years. He had been a recon guy most of it. I trained under him, mentored under him. It's like when you imagine casualties, you're imagining Private Smith and Corporal Jones and whoever. Mm-hmm. But our first guy killed is a guy who trained his whole life for war, and he's the first guy gone. Like there's no status. There's no seniority in combat.
Nope.
It doesn't care if you've trained every day for 100 years or if you've trained one day ever. That bullet if it's got your name on it, it's got your name on it.
I was going to say, bullets don't even have names on them.
Yeah.
They're going to hit who they're going to hit.
Yeah.
And that's why combat that's one of the things about combat that makes it so damn awful is, like you said, you can train as hard as you can train. You can make no mistakes. You can be the perfect warrior mm-hmm. on the perfect mission, and you can still get blown up. You can still get shot, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. I mean, I hate to say it. There's nothing you can do about it. You're getting in. You're going to be trading lead with other people, and that bullet can hit you. Yeah,
and even if they are dirt farmers with 30-year-old AKs, if it's functioning, it's a threat. And I've had chats with guys about why was that vehicle even on the objective when you had these perfectly good armored vehicles. Now these are up armored Jeeps. Mm-hmm. The
G-Wagons.
They're the German one, right?
Yep.
We'd only trained to this point, right? And in training, that vehicle went to the objective. So why wouldn't it? Until someone puts a recoilless rifle round through it, and you go, might be best to leave that one behind, and maybe just get another lav for the company quartermaster. Which after that they did. But some lessons have to be learned. But